cracking? What's cracking? What's cracking? Who up in here? Who up in here? I don't see no comments. Ain't nobody raring to go today. Ain't nobody raring to go today. What's happening, man? Oh, I ain't even got my tick. Let me get my tick up there. Y'all got me slipping. Y'all got me slipping. Ain't nobody raring to go today. What's up, 100? What's up, Red? I said, ain't nobody here raring to go today. What it do, Tranisha? Hey, man, let's get into it, man. Let me open my Ninja Trade up. We gonna get right into it, man. How y'all day go today, man? Y'all had a y'all had a good day, a blah day, a nothing day. When I tell you today traded exactly like I thought it was gonna trade, not I ain't gonna say not prior to today, but once the price action started moving, it did everything that I thought it was gonna do. Everything that I was seeing when I came back later, it was doing. What's happening here to learn and share. Everything I was seeing, it was doing. Trying to get my Ninja Trader up, get old Spyleen up. Spyleezy, where you at, Spyleezy? Spyleen, where you at, Spyleen? Uh, ooh, we gapped down overnight. We gapped down. Look how we gapped down. When I looked at it earlier, we was up. We was like slightly up, and the ES done gapped down overnight. What, Tim? How you know the ES gapped down overnight? I'm glad you asked that question, little Timmy Rogers. Cause nah, it's after 6, and so the post market, like the Asian session has started. And if you see right here on the SPY, it says the post. Right now in post, we at 393.67, and we closed the day at 396.92. So that means we either done gap down or we sold down hard. And let's see which one it was. Gap down and sold down hard, both. These 5-minute candles, we closed there at the white line, and then we opened here. So we closed, the ES closed at 39.72. Man, y'all hold on for a second. Man, I was eating some spaghetti. It's all up in my throat. So we closed at 39.72.25. And then let me see what time this calendar opened up. Get my data box there. We opened up at 39.58. What's 39.72? Man, this is gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna have to get off. 39.72 point. What I said, 25. Close enough for government work. 39.58. We gap we gap down 14 points. Y'all hold on, man. Hold up, man. Got some. Okay. Let's hope that fixed that. Just some old high quality H2O. Whoever seen that movie before? Who old enough to remember the Water Boy? Okay, so that was 14-point gap down. I ain't gonna hold you. I like that. Let's see. Let's see if we just coming down here to finish a little gap business. I'm already on this, so I'm gonna talk about this first. Let's see if we come down here to handle some gap bit. I see a 5-minute gap right there. Now, y'all know when we came down to this overnight gap up, we fell just short of filling it. So let's see if we come down here to fill this overnight, if that's what we hunting for. Let's see if we hunting for that fill. Correct. The fill. I ain't even got it on there. I'm tripping. How I not get that on there? I thought I had it on there. I ain't even got that on there. Okay, boom. Let's see if we go down and fill that. I'm drop down to a 1 minute to see if it's some more that I need to do. Y'all like, Tim, you done got totally sidetracked because you done opened up the ES. You done opened up the ES and it got totally sidetracked. I done got totally sidetracked. Y'all bear with me. Y'all know I can't. Y'all know I see a squirrel. I see a squirrel and get totally distracted. All right. Okay, so we got the gap. All right, so we got the gap all the way down to the 1 minute. Okay, so we're gonna see if we're going to get that. We're gonna see if we're going to get that, or if we just coming to like do some gap work down here. If we come down here to this, if we run these lows and get this gap work, I say we might as well go ahead and fill that gap. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and fill that gap. Cause we come down here and get this gap. It's a 5 minute gap in the same place as that 1 minute gap. We might as well come on down here tonight and fill in this gap up that we did on Sunday. Might as well go fill in that gap up that we did on Sunday so we can push back up in a real healthy way. Cause we done came down and ran below these lows over here. We done broke them lows right there. All right. That's all on it. And this is all stuff that I was marking earlier today. We done revisited every last one of these. We gapped down just above this fair value gap that I marked out earlier. You know what I'm saying? We went down below this one, and we done went down below that one. These are all fair value gaps that I was marking out throughout the day that we was trading to. Now that we done did all that and we still showing, you know what I'm saying, some strong down momentum, we might as well come down here and finish this gap up that we did Sunday night. Then that way we can go back and fill in this gap down that we just did just now and push it back on up to the upside. Okay, let's get into the price action for today. Right? The price action for today, let me go to, we're going to start at the 60 minute. Anybody said anything? Oh, drop it like it's hot. What's that? I guess I did know what was happening. I was just too early. Tomorrow should be my day. Oh, you was looking for the short 100? I was watching the other day. Water boy, you feel me? Snap earnings, breakout market down. Oh, Snap earnings brought market down. Oh, Snap did bad on their earnings. Snap did bad on their earnings. 100 on got his bell suit on. I'm gonna start calling you Kiki Jr. with your bell suit. Okay. All right, let's look at the price action for the day. What's the day? The 23rd. Okay, so Sunday. Here we go. Sunday night, last night for the Asian, we gapped up and left this fair value gap right here, right? Marked out. I ain't gonna worry about the lows and the highs. I'm just gonna go through, right, the price action. So during the Asian, we came up right in line with this high right here. But fell short of the high from the 20th. We fell short from the high from 20th and made some equal highs. Excuse me, started dilly-dallying around. Right? After midnight, we went up, right? And broke those highs right at London Open on the calendar for the London Open. The calendar ended at 3 o'clock. We came up, broke them highs, made some equal highs, right? Those was the highs of the day until the New York Open. So the low in the Asian and the high in the London was the daily high and low. Start, you know what I'm saying? That was the range. The high and low. Well, this was the Asian, you know what I'm saying? So the London low and the London high was like the day high and low that I was watching. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was watching. Even though this low right here was real close to that one, it was just these lows here that I was watching in this fair value gap, right? That's why I marked that London high, and then I had another red line coming right across here. You know what I'm saying? I marked it from the Asian low because it was real close to that. And I was like, if it come to that, it might as well come to that because it got to come fill that gap. Right? I ain't got the red line nothing no more because it was interfering with my fair value gap thing, right? So once we got in, this is the 930 line right here. I had an 830 line, but 2 lines being there was messing with me. So I just took the 830 line out of there. I moved it down already. You see all my other lines gone down. Like everything. You see I moved everything down already. My like my midnight line, my 3 o'clock line, my 830 line. I moved everything down because both of them lines was like messing with my ADD. I couldn't take it. Okay, so what I was watching this morning, right? I didn't want to see us, right? Because here we go. This the 930 open right here, right? We had already went up and made the highs in London, right? We came down and the lows in London didn't break into this fair value gap, right? It didn't break into this fair value gap. So what I wanted to see us do before breaking these highs was come down and fill this gap. I wanted to come down and fill this gap before we went to them highs. If we would have went to these highs first before filling this gap, that would have made me think we was coming down here to fill this gap. You know what I'm saying? Because before, like if I'm bullish, I want to run lows. I want to, man, why y'all don't be telling me my head be all, I be talking like this right here. My head be all out the screen. If I'm bullish, I want to run lows before I go up. You know what I'm saying? If we run highs first, that makes me bearish. You know what I'm saying? So since I was bullish today, I wanted to come run these lows and fill in this fair value gap. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get to fill it, but we came 2 points. Let's see how many points we came short. The low on that candle right there is 3906.25, and the bottom of that gap is 3904.25. 2 points. Just like I checked it earlier. I just wanted to verify. So we fell 2 points short of filling that gap up that we made for Sunday night. And then we started going back up. Let's break down. I watched the day. I marked my stuff. Like this is this was the fair value gap. I just gapped it all the way down as low as the 1 minute. I marked it on a 60 minute, and then I just moved it down to the 1 minute. That's why I now remember. That's why it wasn't touching that 1 minute candle. This was a 60 minute fair value gap up here. This is a 60 minute fair value gap above the high. You know what I'm saying? Above the high. So this is where I thought price was going to try to get. I thought it was going to get a little bit deeper than that, but, you know, it made it to it. I really would have liked to see it get at least up to this 15-minute fair value gap right here that's inside this 60-minute fair value gap. But we, you know what I'm saying, we fell just short of it. 1, 2, and then the third time was in post market. Was that post market? Yep, at 6:50, at 4:15. The third time was just at post market. We fell short of it right there. So that's where I thought price was going after we finally pushed down and got those lows. Now, let me break down how I was looking at it like throughout the day. Right? So at 9:30, we opened up right here at 9:30. We opened up right there at 39.40.25. Right? We opened up at 39.40.25, right? And we started trading down. We coming down, we pushing. We fell short of running these lows right here, right? We push. Now, I done marked everything on that, so I'm gonna drop down to the 1 minute, just like how I was watching it. I was watching it on the 1 minute. The only thing I marked on the 60 minute was this fair value gap and that fair value gap up there, right? And since I wanted to come to this fair value gap down here, I had already had that marked, and I wanted to go to that fair value gap up there. I didn't mark anything on the 15 minute. I didn't mark anything on the 5 minute. This was my target. Fill this fair value gap, get to that fair value gap. And so then I started watching it on the 1 minute after that. You know what I'm saying? Started watching on the 1 minute after that. Now, this line right here, what this line right here is, this is the line once we came down to this fair value gap right here, I needed us to get back above this line right here. And the reason why I needed us to get back above that line right there was because during the Asian high and low, that this area right here was the premium. Let me run my fibs again. That I wanted it to get back up into that area to let me know we wasn't trading like at a discount no more, and we was ready to go this. Well, yeah, that was the high, right? So I that's the high. So I just come from over here, and then the low was right there. Okay, so running the fibs, come down to there. Boom, there you go. Okay, so this right, it was like a fair value gap or something up in here right there. I think that might be, yeah, that's the fair value gap right there. So see, it's a fair value gap right there. At this line is at the bottom of that fair value gap, and it's above the equilibrium. You see what I'm saying? So once we came down to there, I want to see us go past the fair. I didn't make the fair value gap because I didn't want to get confused on what I want to trade. I just put the line. I wanted to see it trade past the fair value gap. You know what I'm saying? Once we got a breaking structure past the fair value gap, that's what I was looking for to take it up to the upside. That was what I was looking for to take it to the upside. And so it came down, hit the fair value, hit the gap that we gapped up overnight, traded up, you know what I'm saying, flirted around with it. That was right around the equilibrium for the London session, right? So boom, once we broke through that fair value gap area and pushed up past these highs. This right here, that was the breaking structure I wanted to see, because we broke these highs and pushed past that fair value gap, and then this was the confirmation breaking structure. Once we got up past these highs right here, then I started looking for the fair value gap on this side right here. Boom. Once I saw the fair value gap here, I marked that fair value gap out. Matter of fact, I did a story on it. I was talking about, I want to see it come back down. I said I would love to see it bounce off this line right here and go up, but I take it feeling this fair value gap. You know what I'm saying? I prefer to feeling the fair value gap because it don't leave no gap work, but it would have shown me it was super strong if it would have just bounced off this and kept going. It did hit it, bounce up, made a new high, and then came back down. It bounced off it, used that strength to get up here, run some more liquidity above these highs. This the highs from the 20th. You know what I'm saying? Because it dug into them a little bit right there. And then came back down, but it really shot up and got into them good. Them highs above the 20th. You know what I'm saying? I mean, highs from the 20th. And then it came back down and hit the fair value gap tick for tick. It hit it tick for tick, and then it took it on up, all the way up into, when did it hit it? Did it hit it before? It hit it in like during lunch. It hit the fair value gap during lunch, the one that I was aiming for, right? So then the afternoon session, I came back in afternoon session, and if you see right here, I got a little line there where it says New York AM 50%, right? And what that mean, right? What I do once, like, I was running this high right here, this high right there, that was the London high, and I was using the London high and low to find my equilibrium, which was like right around this area right here. You know what I'm saying? That was my equilibrium. Let me know the premium in the discount market. What I like to do, once we make if we make a new low and a new high in the New York, then I recalibrate and I use the New York low and the New York high as the range, because we made a new low there, and we made a new high over here, right there. Boom. And you see right there where I put that line, that's why I had New York AM 50%. So now that's my new That's my new equilibrium line, right? So I put that there. And then I marked out this fair value gap was already, that was the morning. And then this was the afternoon fair value gap that I was looking to come to, because we didn't have, this was the closest to equilibrium. We didn't have any fair value gaps that I was looking for below equilibrium except the overnight gap. And I didn't want to see us come back down to the overnight gap because we was going to be a total break in structure. You see what I'm saying? Like, we up here trading, and if we come down here and break this swing low, that's a break in structure, and I'm gonna be looking to go to the downside. So since we was bullish, this was the fair value gap I was looking for us to come to, and it's right at equilibrium. We have no other fair value gap below equilibrium. And as you see, we came down and touched it wick for wick again, right on the tip. It touched it wick for wick, and then it pushed back up and went back up into that fair value gap again, dilly-dally a little bit, went up in it again, and then during power hour, it ain't do a whole bunch of nothing. I had another fair value gap that I marked right here in the afternoon. Once we had hit this one and went up, like at the 130, shout out ICT again. ICT, he always talk about like around between 1 and 130, the market sometime will make a run toward liquidity to do their afternoon push. And as you see right here, between 1 and 130, it pushed down, went to that fair value gap, you know what I'm saying, and came back up. You know what I'm saying? Came back up there, tapped up there, got a little bit of liquidity there, came back down to this, and this the fair value gap I was looking for it to trade back down to. I did a story about this too. I was looking for it to trade back down to this fair value gap. We overshot it a little bit, but I think it was coming back, and where is it? Right there. It was, I can't squeeze it up enough. It was coming back. I had something I had marked earlier that I said it must have been coming back to. I don't know. I can't remember what it was, but it overshot it, but it didn't stop it out, because this would have been taking it off the top or the bottom of this fair value gap. The stop would have been below there. So you wouldn't have been taking that fair value gap trade right there back to the upside. And right at 1600, it got almost back to the fair value gap. It came right here, made equal highs with this right here. And then, you know, after hours, it went up, ran some more liquidity. And then now it done gap down, and it's, you know what I'm saying, it's looking like it's going to try to push down, finish some gap work, then go back up. I'm hoping it go ahead and finish gap work and go back up, because if it don't, then it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, we got to go back and do that at some point in time. Will it be this week? Will it be next week? Will it be a month from now? Will it be a year from now? I don't know. Got to come back and do that at some point in time. Tell them we need to get rid of that homemade phone. What homemade phone? Oh, home phone. What? What you talking about, a home phone? What you talking about? Did my phone ring? Did my phone ring? Hey, I think, did my phone ring? I be ignoring it so much. I don't know. Shout out Zay. What's up, Zay? Shout out Draco in the building. It didn't ring. The phone actually rang. I be ignoring it so much I didn't even hear it. When did the phone ring? I be ignoring it so much I didn't even hear it. I need the phone for my security system. The markers were nice to this newbie today. That's what's up. That's what's up, Colleen. Y'all clap it up for Colleen in the chat, man. Colleen said the markets were nice to her today. She took a trade. She took a trade, and it was nice to her. Clap. Oh, look at the little baby. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. Colleen, that's your baby? Oh, cute baby. If it's a boy, it's a handsome baby. I'm sorry. Nice looking baby. I got to be politically correct. L Woods, I was wondering who phone that was. Y'all leave my phone alone. Hey, man. Spyleen. Let's look at Spyleen. Spyleen really ain't got nothing that I need for it to do. Spyleen ain't got nothing I need for it to do. I got all the work that I need done it needs to happen on the ES that I already said. Go down there, handle that gap work so we can get back up. You know what I'm saying? Spalene ain't got nothing that I need for her to accomplish. The other day when we came down here and ran these lows, we did all that on what it was, Friday. Yeah, we did all that on Friday. We came and ran these lows. That was the only business that I needed Spalene to do. We came up here and we tapped above yesterday's highs. I like that. The only thing I don't like about tomorrow is they got Powell speaking at 12:20. You know what I'm saying? They got Powell speaking at 12:20, but since he's speaking early, that's cool. If he was speaking like late in the afternoon, I wouldn't like that either. But since he's speaking at like 12:20, that's cool. I'm cool with that. And the reason why I'm cool with that is because today we came up and got above these highs. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying? I like to look at the highs, you know what I'm saying, from the day before. Shout out ICT again. You know what I'm saying? I be looking at them. That's an old technique I got from him, looking at the previous high and low of the previous, the 3 days prior. 3 days prior, right? So today we bust out these lows right here. We came down right there. See, we got below them. I don't know if y'all can see that, but we got below. Y'all ain't telling me y'all can't see the screen, man. Look at us. So we got below them lows on the 18th. You know what I'm saying? So we got below the 18th lows, right? And then we got above the 20th highs, all with today. You see what I'm saying? So we have dipped below some lows and we went above some highs. You see what I'm saying? On a bullish day, right? So it's like we went down and ran the lows first, and then we took the highs. That's how I like to do with when I'm bullish. I want to run the lows first. I want to run the sell side liquidity and then go get the buy side. You know what I'm saying? If we go get the buy side first, that's going to make me bearish. You know what I'm saying? That's going to make me think, okay, we going down. You know what I'm saying? So we ran low. We took out the lows on the 18th, right? And then we went up and took out the highs from yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We took out yesterday's highs. Let me put my hand over here. We took out yesterday's highs. You see what I'm saying? So now now we coming down. We done gap down. We need to come down here and do this gap work so we can go ahead and push up to find more liquidity. And I want us to get up to the top of this fair value gap right here. I want us to do that tomorrow. I want us to get up to the top of this fair value gap right here. If we can get above and close above 402, that will make me very happy. You know what I'm saying? If we get above 402 and then start and close below 402, that will make me weary. That will make me think they want to take it down for the week. You see what I'm saying? If we push up here to this fair value gap and run out of steam, that'll make me think they want to push it down for the week. But if we get up above 402, what 402.69 is the exact price look like? Right? Let me delete that. Let me see what the exact price is. 402.58. 402.58 is the exact price. If we can close above 402.58 tomorrow, I will be happy. I'll be happy with the bullish momentum. And I even if we close above 402.58 tomorrow, I'll take a down day on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a down to sideways day on Wednesday, but tomorrow I want to get a closure above this fair value gap right here. Tim, I can't see the gap because I ain't drawed it out, little Timmy Rogers. Boom, you happy now? I drawed it out, little Timmy Rogers. I drawed it out. See, we got up here, ran these highs, touched the fair value gap. Now we pushing back down to do that gap work. Now tomorrow, I want to get a closure above this fair value gap. You know what I'm saying? I would love to run the highs. I would love to run the highs and stay above the highs. I don't want to trade up into the lows on the 17th and then they push us back down. I want to push through them lows and close above these highs. That'll convince me of, you know what I'm saying, they want to stay bullish. But if we get up there and then wick down hard, I'm going to start getting worried about the bullishness. But I'll take it. I'll take it, but I'm start getting worried. That's just what I want to see Spalene do. Anybody got anything? Anybody got anything? I'm going to drop the link in the chat if anybody want to pull up. I'm going to drop the link in the chat if anybody want to pull up, ask something, say something, share something. What you talking about, the Matrix Reloaded? Oh, you talking about my phone. You still on my phone? Leave my phone on 100. I want 3815. 100. Get out my chat. Get out my chat. Wait, let me see. Wait a minute. Before I tell you to get out my chat, let me see what 3815 is. Get out my chat, 100. Get out my chat. Get out my chat. Right now. Right now. I ain't losing no hearing, Doc. I just be ignoring that phone, man. Tell him, Alexandria. Tell him. We ain't hearing that. Y'all should have seen the text that I sent Lex today. I walked back here and I seen that thing had and did what I thought it was gonna do. Red, hold on, Red. You just interrupted my laugh break. Don't be encouraging 100 with the foolishness, man. We need some bullish momentum right now, man. Look here, man. Let me share my screen again. Y'all with all this bearishness. Look here, man. Y'all get some. Look at it. Let me share my screen again, man. Look at this here. Let me pull up this ES. Let me put this ES on weekly. I ain't even gonna put it on daily. I'm putting it on weekly. You feel me? You feel me? Y'all count it with me. Doji. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down weeks on the ES. 7 down weeks. You know what I'm saying? This right here, this a little doji, but that's a bearish candle. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. We opened and closed more than 3. Y'all can't see the wick. Let me fatten up that wick so y'all can see the wicks. Wick. Where my wick at? Candle wicks. 2. Boom. See that there? We opened and closed in the lower 3/4 of this candle right here. So that's a bearish candle to Tim Rogers. You feel me? It's green, but that's a bearish candle because we closed in the lower 3/4. You know what I'm saying? You got a quarter up here, a quarter there, a quarter there, the quarter here. Yeah. So we get at 75%. You see what I'm saying? To the bottom side on the counter. So that's bearish. That's 8 bearish weeks in a row. We need some bullish momentum, man. We need some bullish momentum. We need some bullish momentum all the way back up to here. I ain't saying we gonna do this, so don't be like, oh, Tim said we was gonna go da-da-da-da. We need some bullish momentum all the way back up to here. That's what we need bullish momentum to. We need to get a pop all the way up here, kiss this fair value gap right here, and then sell back down. We need bullish. We need 1, 2, 3. 2, this one more, 3. I say 3 bullish weeks. 1, 2, 3. Get to this fair value gap and then push back down and make a higher low. I don't wanna, you know what I'm saying, make no new low and keep sliding. We finna go into June. It's time for the Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Facebook, Google, all the big dogs getting punished right now. Everybody else got punished before. Now the big dogs getting punished. So now the big dogs getting their punishment. It's time for us to take that ship, turn him around. You feel me? Turn him around. Let's go on back up. 3 bullish weeks. Get into this fair value gap. Slide down. Let's make a, let me see. I ain't got no clear weekly breaking structure. So I'm going to say, get up here to this fair value gap and come back down and let's make a new, a higher low right around this low right here. This weekly low right here at 40.91. That'll be a good spot to go boom. Make that right there. Go into that fair value gap, then come back down and make a new higher low around 40.91 or 41.27. In between them lows right there. That'll be a good spot to make a new higher low right there. That's what I want. Boogie and Red with your bearishness. 4300. You feel me? $4,300. That's what I want. He said Tim called it. And Tim ain't called nothing. You got a heads for that. Yeah. Hey man, anybody got anything? Ain't nobody got nothing? President talk about China. Man, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about our president, but he kind of he kind of, I ain't gonna say nothing about the man age. I don't want to be discriminatory. I got a homeboy and a homegirl that met him. They met him personally. They, matter of fact, they did about a when he first, I think he was running. He hadn't got elected yet. And they did like a he sat down with like 2 or 3 families over Zoom and talked to him. He talked to my homeboy Curtis and his wife Dewana. He talked to him, and I was looking at the thing and I'm like, man, is he all right? And then when, you know what I'm saying, they went to the White House and they, you know what I'm saying, they met him in person. They got invited. They sent them an email saying, hey, we want y'all to come to the little luncheon. What the luncheon thing that they do? Is it around Easter? It's one of them holiday luncheons. I think it's around Easter, and they do a luncheon at the White House. Yeah, because they do the Easter egg hunt, and then after the Easter egg hunt, they have a lunch. Yeah, but they invite them to the luncheon, and then so you know me, I'm like, is he kind of slow? Man, let me stop before they ban me off YouTube like they try to ban Trump off Twitter. Watch the replay. Watch the replay about what? What you miss? Oh, you late. Go to the dean's office. Go to the dean's office. Man, Book, I ain't even gonna read nothing else you say, man, with this old bearish sentiment. Hey man, y'all ain't got nothing, man. So I guess we gonna wrap it up there. www.thenewtli.com. Go get your Spider Gang merch if you want to support the channel. Get your Spider Gang merch. Shout out to everybody that put some super chats in yesterday. They was coming in the middle of Draco talking, and I ain't want to like keep interrupting her saying thank you, but thank you to everybody that did the super chats and the super stickers. I don't remember all the names, but thank you for doing the super chats. If you want to support the brother, you know what I'm saying, www.thenewtli.com. Get you some Spider Gang merch, because like I tell people, man, I will never charge nobody to share this information. I'm not a mentor or a financial advisor, but I will answer a question. Ask any cousin that DM me. You know what I'm saying? I try to be as thorough as possible. I try to break it down the way little Timmy Rogers want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I try to be open and honest and transparent about this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. I don't know everything. I just know what I know, and I share what I know. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. If y'all in the Columbus, Georgia area, on June 4th, July the 2nd, or August 13th, pull up to 3000 Macon Road, Columbus, Georgia, at the Columbus Public Library. I'm going to be doing the Discipline Over Dollar seminar. The first day, June 4th, is going to be introduction to the stock market. What is a stock market? What is a brokerage account? How do you open a brokerage account? Why you need a brokerage account? How to look up a company? How to look up a ticker? What is a ticker? How to do some simple DD on the company? How to figure out what you want to invest in? If you don't know what to figure out invest in, how to copy the big boys? All of that stuff right there. July the 2nd is going to be a little bit more in depth. Okay, now that we know all this stuff, how do I invest in the company? Which company should I put my money in? How do I put it in? What type of account do I need? Do I need a Roth IRA? Do I need a traditional IRA? How to check up on my 401 if I already got one? How to do all this right here? Blah, 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 blah. The third one, August 13th, is going to be traders. It's all gonna be all about traders. I'm primarily an options trader, so that's what I'm gonna lean heavy on. But I will be talking about trading futures. I will be talking about trading swing trading shares. I'm also gonna be talking about how to manage your long-term portfolio and that, because at the end of the day, being a day trader, it's not sustainable forever. You ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna be forever profitable as a as a day trader. You're gonna need to put that money to work for you, cause you know what I'm saying. Day trading is just like having a regular job. You can only work so many hours a day, and if you ain't active day trading, you ain't making no money. So that money you're making off day trade, you need to put it into a long-term portfolio, and you need to know how to manage that portfolio to maximize your returns. But anyway, that's what's going on with the Discipline Over Dollar seminar, man. If you in the area, pull up on your boy. It's gonna be free to the public. If you're not in the area, I will be streaming each day on the YouTube channel, but it will not be saved on the YouTube channel. That's all I got, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 6:30 for another price action recap. Hopefully tomorrow we keep this bullish momentum. At least give me a closure over 402.58. Spy lean, do you love me, baby? Y'all know what it is. I'm gone, man. Yep.